James Crown, the longest-serving board member of J.P. Morgan Chase & Co. and a scion of one of Chicago's wealthiest families, died Sunday in a crash at a racetrack in Woody Creek, Colorado. And I was found at about 645 months and 50 and 445 times on run. And then, as he's seen simply 2 years ago, according to a statement from the Pickett County Coroner's Office. And Crown was a frequent visitor to Colorado ski country. His family owns the Aspen Skiing Company, an operator of mountain and ski area facilities based in Aspen. He was a director for J.P. Morgan, or its predecessor firms, going back to 1991. We extend our deepest condolences to Jen's family and loved ones during this incredibly difficult time. Jamie Dimon, Chief Executive Officer of the New York-based bank, said in his statement Monday,
"Our thoughts are also with all of you who knew and loved Jim as much as I did. He was an integral part of J.P. Morgan Chase, our lives, and his presence will be deeply missed."
Crown and his family have long been major shareholders in J.P. Morgan through the Crown Fund and other investment vehicles. He reported about 12.4 million shares spread across retirement accounts, trusts for his children and other funds, according to a February SEC filing. That stake would be worth more than $1 billion at the current stock price. Crown's father, Lester Crown, 98, is a stakeholder in New York's Rockefeller Center, the New York Yankees, the Chicago Bulls, and defense contractor General Dynamic Corp. And Lester Crown's father, Henry Crown, amassed his fortune through Material Service Corp., which he founded with his brothers Irving and sold in 1919, and built up to become one of the largest cement distributors in the U.S. at one point. General Dynamics, one of the country's largest defense contractors, acquired Material Services. Lester Crown sat on its board from 1974 to 2006. Now, through the family's philanthropy, the Crown name adorned Chicago institutions, including the Arie Crown Theater at McCormick Place, the Henry Crown Space Center at the Museum of Science Inventions, the industry and buildings at the University of Chicago, and Northwestern University. I was devastated to hear of Jim Crown's tragic passing this weekend. Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson said in a statement, "A lifelong Chicagoan, Jim gave back to the city through philanthropy and leadership on a number of civic and academic boards, as he was deeply committed to investing in Chicago and its people." Crown was engaged in a plan to fight rampant crime in Chicago as part of the Civic Committee of the Commercial Club of Chicago. As chair of the Civic Group's Public Safety Task Force, he and other business leaders wanted the city to slash murders in half and shootings by more than 40% over the next 5 years. Jim embodied the very best qualities of Chicago's business and civic leadership: generous, wise, thoughtful, and committed. The Civic Committee said in a statement, over the years, he and his family have contributed in countless ways to the region's economic and civic health and vitality. John Robity agreed to what One Beyond study was unified by earlier this year, but also the data of state. He was 7 people closely seeking to keep in close working John Capital Markets Service Group in 1983, and joined his family's investment firm in 1985.